Hello everyone and welcome back to Terratech. Fred's here as always, and you might be wondering why we're on this screen. Well, there's been a nice little update, well, technically 0.14.15, and I wanted to do a little something. I wanted to jump into the R&D test chamber and test out some of these new blocks and just see what we can do. There's some new wheels being added to experimental. There's also, look, it has guns and a little shake. So yeah, this is just going to be testing out some of the new stuff, see what new stuff we've got, and take it from there. I don't think there's anything new in Geocorp. No, there's nothing new in Geocorp. I think some stuff actually graduated, if I mind right. Let's have a little look. We can also, if I just quickly, I'm pretty sure I can attach that to the front. If I quickly do, not entirely sure this will work. Give me another block. Thank you. And pop that there, pop that there. Now, if I mind right, you should, does that show? Yes. Your drill automatically starts going as soon as you hit into something, which is actually fantastic. Not entirely sure if it works for this yet or not. I don't think that would be advisable to do, but let's see if we do. No, the wheels aren't big enough. Well, we could always do this and make some weird as hell. Ooh. Well, okay. Weird as hell contraption, because why the hell not? Let's see if that. Yeah, it does actually. Oh. So yeah, basically that's just a quick overview, like of the drills. Now they automatically turn when you run into things, which is actually pretty darn cool. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly take all this off. Then guy actually come down. But it's nice that you automatically start with a few guns, so if you know if anything does die in that. Just create this little guy. Woohoo! Let's just quickly check. This also made an upgrade, so it now has a nice wee skin. I think I prefer the skin when it was in the experimental stage. Like honestly, I don't know why. It just looked a wee bit better. Do we have any new venture blocks? I'm curious about. Did we actually? No more new venture blocks. But we did get some new these guys. So you have these. That actually, if I come over here a little bit before I start building stuff, you notice that it rises up a bit slower, but you can actually place these on the side like this if you really wanted to, or you could put them actually underneath, which will actually raise your tech. I do need a few more blocks for that to actually work properly, but hey, there's also these guys. Now, I'm just going to quickly, so you can see the description. There we go. The most compact, high-performance off-road wheel around. Very nippy motors that may be a bit tricky for newer explorers to handle. These will get you from A to B in no time. So basically, I have a feeling that these will, if they do make the jump, they'll make the jump into Venture. And also, there's lovely big new wheels there that are pretty cool as well. Let's see. Oh, whoa, okay, these are so... they've got some pretty darn good grip. Pretty good grip there, actually. Very good grip. I really like them. So I'm just going to take these off as well. These are basically raising ones, so these can create some pretty cool new techs. I might actually hunt some of the stuff down and create a tech out of these guys for the little one. Look at these things. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh man, these are actually brilliant. I'm just going to quickly see the description of these. Very hard wearing wheel and an entry level heavy. I didn't want to click that, thank you. A heavy lifting wheel that can carry much higher capacity loads than most other basic corporations. This is really built for hard work days. So these, I have a feeling, if anything, they seem to move quite differently from the way these ones move. I have a feeling that these might end up in Geocorp the way they're kind of sounding. Maybe. I want some of these. I want to make a tech out of these guys. Like, make something freaking awesome, but I need to unlock them in the game. But we have them. If I just quickly come over this way. This way. I believe there is something new over here, I think. Yeah, this guy, I think. Yeah, the alternator conveyor. The alternator conveyor is a special type of conveyor that will send half the items that reach into the left and half the items to the right. So basically, if you want to... The idea that I wanted to to actually put forward was in the first place, you know, if you had it come down one way, like this would shift stuff off in one direction to create sort of loops, whereas this would be like, right, so I want all the wood to go to the left, and I want all the rubber to go to the right, something like that, or all certain experimental blocks on the way down. So you could create daisy chains of these though on the way down that then will, like, say you have, right, I've put in a bunch of geocorp and they're going down there. I want the geocorp bits and bobs to all filter out to the right, and then but I want all the experimental things to filter out to the left, so on and so forth, something like that. Let's just have a quick look. That is really steering this weirdly. This has new animations, which is really cool, just really cool. It's also this big guy. Right, we need to place one of these. We need to place this that's connected to it, and then I can take this, do this. Oh, is the animation actually in this? No, it's not. The animation's not in the R&D chamber. What the hell? Oh, now it decides to power. Oh wait, what? I think that might just be a ever so slight bug with my game, because basically what you do is you'll place this in this, and then it'll get filtered in. This, like, these doors actually shut down on it, and then it fires it off. Doesn't want to do it for me this time. No. What if we take another one? No. Basically, no. So you can kind of see that, and it does have a nice wee sound effect. Let's go up this side, see what we've got. Don't think there's anything new, because that's just a scrapper and all the usual bits and bobs. There's one final thing I'd like to show you guys, though. We do need... I can't fit through here, can I? No. Just over here. And over here. You guys have probably seen this already, but... how much... take quite a wee bit to take that down, but if we just take this over here, and you can see the new animation of this guy. So we need to put this, pop this in here. Now it does shrink down, and then the next thing it mixes, and it's a really nice quality animation. Nice visual effect there. Nice sort of particles going on. And I really love that, the way that looks. The developers have put some nice sort of touches to the game that make it look really fantastic. So yeah, we have lovely wheels. And we have this. I'm curious though, if we were to create something out of big blocks, what if we made this? Like, so we take this, and we take this, and we take that, and take that. Boink. It's not going anywhere, is it? Can I shove this over? Come on, go push. No. Okay, so I want some of these guys over here. You out of the way. So they can sit there. So they're like a half wheel almost. How well do they actually... like, if we do that, and then how well do these actually work? They actually... it creates quite a fast tech, actually. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try adding this onto this. So we do this and then add this. Then how well does it work? Like, does this create any extra weight? I'm assuming this would create extra weight, but it's still moving reasonably fast, and the wheels have quite the turn on them. Like, really big turn on them. Like, this could probably help Smashinator quite a lot, but I'm not so sure, actually, because they don't have the height. That's the only thing, and that's quite weighed at the front. Because they don't have the height the same way as these do, but you could counter that in a way with some of these guys. I get a bit of armor and put that there. That there. That there. See, the only thing is that starts to look weird. But you could use grey blocks along the side, actually. So we take this off and grab one of these. That would not really work, because it's not too bent down, but we could actually just take another one. And if we connect it to the bottom, and then you could add your wheels. So you have an interesting little tech going on. I love how I can just grab these from anywhere, whereas in my base it's like, nope, you're not allowed. So then you've got the height already, and then you can put guns underneath. Oh dear. I think we need something at the back to kind of weigh this down. So if we just attach that. There we go. Oh dear. Let's see if we add more to this. How much it could take. If we do that, because we don't want it to weigh down anymore. So yeah, we're just testing out the new stuff, see what we can do, and there we go, there we go. How fast does this move compared to Smashing Air, I'm curious about. Helps if we added the wheels to the other side. So you know it actually is not like... It moves at a reasonable pace. It does have, like, that can basically turn on itself. There's pretty much almost a 360 degree on the spot. That's what I really like. That's what I want. The only thing is, of course, we do get rid of the big wheels if we went ahead with that. I'm not so sure. Because I am planning, like, the next version of Smashing Air, but I don't know what I initially really want to do with it. So, I would like to do probably something with these wheels, because I really like them. But I need to find them in the game first. Also, we did actually, of course, went ahead and make a plane helicopter-y thing that got smooshed at the end. That seems to work quite well. But if we added, because Smashing Air is too wide. Well, he is one at the front, so if we did one at the front and then went too wide, because it was 2 by 2, adding across there. I'm curious to how much weight these guys can actually take, because obviously these take a lot more. If I was to take them off and put that on, I mean, that still helps them turn a lot better. What if we take that off though and then added that in? Does it still turn pretty... It turns really fast on the spot, and actually those wheels are probably... Like, we had them in the front, and that still turns pretty darn fast. I like testing out new things. Let's try this though. If we do the same thing back here. Let's see how well this works. Get this guy and get this guy. If we do the same thing at the back for this, how well does this turn? See, then it starts to slow down. Although it does turn sort of better than Smashing Air, but then again, are these actually holding it back from turning? It's possible that they're now holding that back. What if we... Like, see if we put these here and here, but with one of these at the back. Yeah, it seems to be like if we place them at the back, they're going to have a much faster turn. It just looks really odd. But maybe if we tried something like... Right. So we tried this. Then we do this. We're going to need some more blocks though to see how big we can actually make this. That's right there, so that should be there. I think that wheel... No, that's not further forward. Probably everybody's worked out what I'm planning on doing right now, but we'll soon see how testing on this goes. So we add this down. If anything, if I was going to go with this, I'd probably armor up what can be visible behind, beyond the wheels. Because, like, these do have good amount of health, but they do die pretty easily as well. If we do that, and then that... that needs to be budged forward. That kind of closes in that wheel a bit too much, but it might be advisable to do that. If we do that and then move this forward, and then we add a couple more big wheels. How fast does that turn? That moves quite fast. It is quite slow at turning, because obviously the longer you make it, the slower it's going to be. How about we add just a little bit more? Just a little, ever so little more. Let's see. I want to try something. One last thing. I quite like this tech. Like, I don't normally like the length and stuff because I just feel like it's too much visible and too less on it. Right, if we do that, and then if we turn, that is even, I believe that's faster than smashing air. But then you're left at the back where it's like putting smaller wheels, you turn faster. But the bigger, it just looks odd. But if you put the big wheels at the back, it has a slower turn speed, I believe. No, put that back. What if we put them in the back? Like so. It turns okay. What if we space these out ever so slightly more? I put that there. Put that there. I'll put that and that there. Put that and that there. Where is that one? That one's further back. Put that there. So if we do that, it's not moving too good. What if we add in additional bits in the middle then? See, look, it seems to work if we double up the inside. That's going to move pretty darn fast. So, ideally, we'd want, or maybe we actually want this. This is probably going to slow us down. Let's try this next. Nah, that's not really working the way I wanted it to. If we put 2 and 2, plus 2 and 2, plus 2 and 2, 2 and 2. It doesn't fit a big wheel in there, that's the only problem. I'm just wondering if we take that off and made it a big one, we'd be able to fit in what I want to fit in. So let's just do that, put a big block, take that off just now, that off and that off. Is that one? Yeah. And we take that off and that off. Let's see how this actually works. Now if we do this now and then add these back in. See, the only thing is that it's probably going to get to the point where if we extend it anymore, it's not really going to help it. What do we do? That and that. That and that. And put these in the middle. Do one there, there. And there. Oh. See, that doesn't really help. But if we did switch it to just one, because they do have a higher turn. That does actually turn better, but it's got a long way to go backwards. I don't know. I think keeping it to the free is probably the best idea for making it work. But I do really like these wheels, and having like 2 in between each other probably works best. So what I want to quickly do though is make a little tech. Where was him? There. I want to make him a little tech. I want to use the stand-up wheels just to see how they work, because I've never actually managed to sort of try them out yet. Come on. There you go. There you go. Just pop him up a bit. And we're just going to make it out of this. Now, I do believe we're probably going to need a sort of 4 by 4. No, not 4 by 4, but do something like that, because they do sit under. Oh, not under. Yeah, they do sit under. Because it's meant to be that it's like these guns are something you can get a hold of, nice and cheap, and it raises the vehicle up. So you could create a tech, you know, like we already have guns underneath Smashinator, whereas this would be able to, you know, create something like this. The only thing is, these seem like they're just like the normal tiny wheels. If we then switch that around, this looks weird, but just gives you more options, to be honest. Yeah. I'm angry. I love it. I love what you can create. I also like this guy. He's just a bit big for anything, really. I'd probably slim this down, if anything. I still don't know. I want to unlock these wheels and see what I can actually properly create. But I think that's about it for any new unlocks. Have we got anything else there? Anything else there? Nope, nope, nope. Anyway, guys, this has been Terratech. I really hope that you've enjoyed this. This is some sort of caterpillar. I don't know. I hope you enjoyed, actually, though, looking at some of the new stuff and the new animations and everything. And I shall see you guys in the next episode.